My name's Rebecca.
My name's Katie.
And together we are BecKay. And today we'll be doing the 50 random facts.
We both live in Gibraltar.
We both speak English and Spanish fluently.
We both want to study at Brighton University. We both like reading.
My favourite books are from the author Belinda Jones.
I had my first operation at 3 months old.
I have a birthmark on the area where my hair is.
I have webbed toes because I'm secretly a boy.
I have another birthmark on the side of my stomach here.
I like having tea when I get home from college while laying on my bed in the sun.
I was the tallest child for around 13 years until they all grew up and they were all like...
And she was like... Okay. When I was young I could make the same noises as people.
I've never broken a bone.
I have a really weird job where I had to have an operation in Swansea in Wales.
I would love to know what it feels like to have superpowers.
I was bullied for 5 years straight.
I love the colour pink, but I would never wear it.
I hate living in Gibraltar. When I'm older, I'm seriously moving. Like, there's no thinking about it. I'm leaving.
I have an unhealthy obsession with bags.
I love wearing my Vans without socks.
I love Vans and Dr. Martens, and hopefully in the future I have a pair of each colour.
My grandfather lives in Palm Springs in California, and he's a limo driver. So he takes like, he's driven like Madonna and like the Eagles. Yeah, like.
I can't live without an internet connection.
I love watching horror films, even though I get scared.
The only way I can actually calm myself down completely is like listening to slow music.
I have a really big, unhealthy obsession with penguins.
Another fact about me is I love singing, and I cannot go without singing each day. I'll get home and I'll have a singing session to myself.
Like many other people, I hate Valentine's Day. Hate it.
Something that shuts me out of the world is painting, and when I'm painting or drawing, I always think like I shut the world out and I can just literally focus on the painting and not worry about anything else.
When I was born, you know, normally they like slap your bottom and you're supposed to cry and everyone's like, oh, congratulations. Yeah, I didn't do that. I was quiet. So the nurses thought that I was dead. Everyone cried, so I almost died. Until they slapped me so hard that I just screamed and screamed and screamed.
I'm currently studying art and design, and hopefully in the future I'll be continuing that into my A-levels and maybe even in university.
When I was 2, my parents were contemplating moving to Palm Springs in California, but then they decided not to.
Whenever I'm typing something on the computer in Word, I always have to use Central Gothic.
I hate my parents, but just a little bit, for not moving to America, because, I mean, come on, you can't compare America to Gibraltar.
Even though it is sunny here,
but come on, Palm Springs, California, to Gibraltar, it's nothing alike. But it's also, if I would have moved there, I might never have, like, grown up to be the person I am today.
And you wouldn't be with me.
Exactly, there would be no BecKay TV.
Exactly.
There would be no entertainment for your Sunday night viewing when you're bored and just want to look at these 2 random facts on camera.
In the winter, I always have to have a scarf on. If I don't, I feel naked, and I really don't like to go out of the house without one.
I don't have my wisdom teeth. They have all been taken out, and it's so painful.
I have over 20 scarves in my room, and I've probably only worn 6.
I've always wanted to learn how to skate, play the piano and play the guitar, but my fingers are probably too short to play the guitar and to play the piano, and I have no balance whatsoever, so skating, no.
Despite being nearly 19 years old, I have no licenses, and I don't think I'll be getting one soon. My birthday falls on the 23rd of May.
I have a cat called Biscuit. Everyone says that she's a horrible cat, but she's lovely to me. They say that she's awful because she's ginger and has everything.
By the time time I get to go to university, I'll be 21 years old. Thanks.
I love mango flavoured iced tea. I mean, it's sort of like the best invention ever. Best.
I have a tiny little obsession with YouTubers.
For around 16 years of my life, I hated chips. Hated. I mean, McDonald's chips, Burger King chips, any chips, even if they were homemade, I hated them. But I guess now, I don't know, now I just eat them.
One of my favourite bands is One Direction.
I prefer Burger King over McDonald's.
A few celebrities I've met include Pixie Law and Emma Bunton from Spice Girls.
My favourite type of food is Chinese and Thai.
I work in an airport at the moment.
In concert, I've seen Ultimo, The Main, Weird Crowd, and McFly.
When I was really young, I used to have a lot of pets, like 5 dogs, 5 cats, I don't know how many birds, I don't know how many fish, but now I've only just got one.
When I was younger, instead of having all these pets, I wanted to be a mermaid.
The one pet I do have is a small Yorkshire Terrier and his name is Tigger.
Because I wanted to be a mermaid, I love the beach, underwater, and swimming. But my body is like a mermaid.
I find astronomy fascinating.
When I was 7, I stepped on a sea urchin. I guess I wasn't cut out to be a mermaid, because I got around 50 meters stuck in the heel of my foot. So, sea creatures don't like me. No mermaid for me.
Both my parents are from London, but they moved to Gibraltar before I was born.
I have a scar on my forehead because I was sitting on my kitchen counter and I fell, hit myself in the washing machine. And that earned me the name Harry Potter.
A few years ago I found out that I had a tooth growing on the roof of my mouth and I had to take one out to be able to get that one to grow downwards. I had a gap like really just here and it made me look so silly.
The first band I ever listened to was Evanescence when I was 3 years old.
My favourite musical movie is Grease, but I also like listening to rock.
I grew up listening to rock and metal.
My favourite drink is the berry flavoured Suntop.
I was obsessed with Akon and Chris Brown when I was 13.
The first person I ever saw in concert was Beyonce, and the second and last person I saw in concert was Madonna.
I used to cut my own hair until I actually cut it wrong, and I had one side around shoulder length, and the other side like up to my collarbone. Let's just say that never again will I cut my hair.
I would really love to go to a music festival.
My favourite movie when I was 14 was 13 Going on 13.
I would love to live in London, but for now I'll probably be living in Brighton through my university years, but I've still got 2 years for that to happen, so for now I'm in Gibraltar.
I'm the same, but I want to live in Australia. But like my mum says no because it's on the other side of the world and she doesn't want to take it that far away.
In art class, whenever a song comes on I really like, I will randomly start dancing and singing to it, and everyone will just stop and stare or tell me to shut up on those songs.
When I'm older, and before I die, obviously, when you go once I'm dead, I want to go cage diving with the sharks in the Great Barrier Reef.
When I'm older, I hope I get to travel the world and see a lot of places like Australia, New Zealand, New York, Los Angeles, everywhere I would love to go to.
I want to get married in Ireland, like forests, trees and flowers.
One place I have been on holiday that I really loved was Italy, and I got to go to places like Florence, Pisa, Rome, and so many other cities that I just loved.
When I was 2 years old, I emptied a whole bottle of talc powder around my parents' room, stood in bed, waved it around. They weren't very happy with me. My parents are now divorced.
I have a really big fear of bugs, but as long as it's not touching my skin or my clothing or something, I'm okay. If it's far away, I'm alright.
People say I'm crazy because I'm Batman. Like, that's all there is to say. It's not even a random, like it's not even random, it's like, no.
When mosquitoes bite me, I will get a reaction to it, so at the end of the day I have bites this big, literally, from here to this, and they're horrendous. I hate them. I couldn't wink up until I turned 17. If there's a spider in my room or a bug flying around buzzing its wings, I cannot sleep. I have a tattoo which I got at 16, and hopefully this summer I'll be getting around to more. I cannot sleep with socks on. That's like, no. I hate it when people kill animals for food and just for like sport, but I can't live without eating snakes. It's like, I can't. I will eat most things, like most normal food, but if you give me minced meat in like little pieces, I will not eat it. Like spaghetti bolognese with minced meat, I will not eat it. I hate it.
In the summer I tan naturally, and it's awful. I hate getting tan. No, hate it.
I really like the mind of writers because I just don't understand how they get to write and imagine things such as, like, for example, the Hunger Games books. I don't know how she wrote that and how she managed that things, because I just find it so amazing, but I just don't understand how they did it.
When I go to university, I want to dye my hair blue.
I really would love to dye my hair or put streaks in it of like pinks and blues, but I don't really know if I would really do it if it came to it. I really want to go to Reading Festival, Download Festival, Tea in the Park, and any other festival that have like amazing lineups. So I really want to get a tattoo, but I'm too much of a chicken to really get one. That's the end of our random facts. Hopefully you've liked our video and give us a thumbs up. Give us some comments on what you'd like to see from us in the future, and bye!
We both ate.
Okay. Whatever floats your canoe.
Whatever flies your face. Whatever.
Oh my god, I love oranges. Oh no, what? She doesn't do it properly.
I like oranges.
Like, it's not even funny. Waddle. No, I actually begged my mum in UK to buy me a stuffed penguin, because so that's the stuffed penguin there is behind our first video.
Yeah, like take the bus up and stuff.
What did we do today? What, a bus? One stop to get up to here, where we are now.
Technically, as you can see, it's a nice day and it's hot, and I was starving, and we didn't have much time, so we took the bus.
Paris style.